What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy CB. We are back for another Huddle Watch along with a recruit. This time from the 2025 class, we've got four-star linebacker Elijah Melendez. Look, when I tell y'all, one of the hardest hitting football players in that class, an absolute heat-seeking missile with wicked instincts. And when you get a linebacker that hits like that, you think he's just a thumper. But Elijah's got that great versatility you like to see, to cover in the back end too. But you don't want to hear me tell it. You want to hear him tell it fresh off of his visit for the Miami Hurricanes, where he was down there watching them get that dub against Texas A&M. One of the baddest linebackers in the class, Elijah Melendez. How's it going, Brody?
It's good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Got that win energy, but you know it better than anybody because you was just down there checking out the sights and scenes, watching the game. First, I got to get your impressions. What was that atmosphere like at Hard Rock, and how was that being in the stands for that?
It was electric. Like there was so much big plays, like forced fumbles, picks, kickoff return. Like they was really doing it all. Like it was just electric.
They brought that. It's almost like they picked a perfect game to have y'all come see, right? Because the Rock was packed. It's a big opponent, and they showed up.
For real, against a SEC school who had a really good recruiting class 2 years ago, and they just dominated.
It really, from if they didn't kind of shoot themselves in the foot a couple times early, that game wouldn't have been as close as it was.
Yeah,
so
real.
For you as a linebacker watching that defense, what were some of your impressions of that defense?
I really watched number 51 all game. I think his name's Kiko.
Maui Noah. Yeah, Kiko.
Yeah. I really like how they use him. Like they was blitzing a lot with him. He had a lot of I just really like how they use their mic, like blitzing a lot, like chances to make big hits, a lot of interceptions, a lot of big plays. Like really have a lot of film at that mic spot.
Look, the way they use players and their versatility in this defense is it's incredible because they allow you to play free. We talked a little bit before about Coach D. Nick, Coach Derek Nicholson. What are your impressions of the Miami linebacker coach? He's full of energy. He a dog out there himself. But in your interactions with him, what's your impressions of him?
He's really cool. We have a good relationship. Like I feel like he's a dog. Like about that. Like
you can see it on film. Like he bring that energy to practice. Like for you as a linebacker, when you see a linebacker coach like that got that kind of passion, that loves, running through a brick wall. He don't like finesse kind of defense. Coach D. Nick like a linebacker that's a headhunter. For you, when you see that and you see him tell you he likes that, right? But then you get to see Kiko Mauinoa on the field showing you what Coach D. Nick is telling you. What does that do for a recruit, obviously, in your relationship with Coach D. Nick?
Like, it makes everything easy. Like, I can vision myself out on that field. Like, the whole game, I'm just visioning myself like, oh, I'm making that play. Like, oh, like, I'll dominate in his defense. Like, and then his energy, Coach D. Nick's energy, I feel like that feeds off me. Like, because if he's confident in me and he got the mindset like, oh, it's a freak show. Like, if he's confident in me, like, that's going to help a lot.
As players, it helps to look behind you and go, oh, my defensive coordinator turning up. Like, my linebacker coach know he about to send me. So on the sideline, he turning up before I can even, you know what I'm saying, make the call. And then when a big play is made, you see him celebrating with the guys. He is one of the guys. He coaches them hard, and you can see that. But when it's time to love on him, he loves on him too. And I know when he sees your film, I know he was loving it. So when you're down there, you're obviously a priority target for whatever school you're visiting. So you told me beforehand you had a little one-on-one time with the head honcho with Coach Cristobal. What was that like?
It just feels good, like the head coach looking for you, like they're like Cristobal looking for you and stuff. And then we came in there, like it's cool because people around me, they're like, I just met Miami's head coach Cristobal for the first time. Like the people that have brought me my coach, stuff like that. Like it's just real cool.
You'd be surprised how much your journey can help other people's journeys, right?
Yeah.
Now your coaches is getting to meet somebody that he probably looks up to or emulates, or just can pick his brain.
Yeah.
Hey, why you do so-and-so, or why you do so-and-so, and take that, bring that back to his program. Like I try to tell receivers this all the time. Like, you're going to get yourself a scholarship, but you also may get that quarterback a scholarship too.
Yeah.
You may not realize that, but you as a linebacker, them dudes that play alongside you, them safeties, they get the ball too based off what you do. A lot of
Yeah.
these pictures where the quarterback having to get the ball out, cornerback then got a pick, he got a highlight for his huddle now because Elijah done taking care of business. So
Yeah.
your journey too, you'd be surprised at how many people you pulled to the top on your way.
For sure. For real.
Heading into this year, has it felt like you've had to take on more of a leadership role? Obviously, heading into your junior year, a key point of the defense, one of the stars of the defense. You feel like you had to approach this year different than years in the past?
Yeah, I just feel like this year, like I just feel like I took it more personal, like really stepped up more, like I got something to prove, like,
Let's
and
go.
yeah, like I'm just loud on the field, really vocal.
That vocalness, speak to how important that is, especially for a linebacker and for a middle linebacker. Like not just being vocal, but letting guys know when they're out of place, putting them in the right positions, letting them
I
know
think
what you're seeing ahead of time.
I think that's the most important thing. Like you can be fast, but if you don't know how to, you can be fast and strong, but if you don't know how to use your speed and strength, like that's like saying that, like then that don't
You got to
matter.
know how to use it.
Like you could be like a fast and strong linebacker, but if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what your teammates doing, if you're not vocal, like you ain't gonna produce for your team as much.
And they looking at you. Offense get the audible and they like, hey Elijah, what?
Yeah, for
What?
real.
This ain't gonna work no more. You got something else back there. Well, ain't no time to ask coach on the sideline now. It's they about to snap the football. You got something for us? Do you like embracing that role that hey, all eyes on me when the chips are down, I can put y'all in the right position and I got us.
Yeah, cause I feel like on the field, like I don't just say it, like I'm screaming it. Like I feel like that helps me get more comfortable and play better. Cause like I feel like if you're quiet and laid back, like that's like a scared mindset. Like I like screaming, being
And they
loud, like
feed off you.
yeah, like being the alpha, like setting the tone.
So when you out there balling, and we gonna see it here.
Phew.
When you having a game like this, and I don't know if it's the first or second where you blow up this run play, but I ain't seen a linebacker take on blocks like you in a while. And this is an aspect of your game that is a bit underrated too. As a ball carrier, sir, where we get off being being an elite linebacker that got vision like this? Have you just always loved toting the rock and being that versatile to play both sides?
Yeah, so my first position was actually running back.
Okay, you
I
got to
switched to
tell us
linebacker.
this.
I really switched to linebacker like halfway through the season last season.
What made that switch?
Just like a coach believed in me and my size and my talent, like that I would be a better linebacker.
All right, y'all. So when y'all see this play right here, bro been playing linebacker for 7 minutes. Pursuit, crazy. How often do you enjoy getting to rush the passer and not just be in the box, stuffing the run? And because as a middle linebacker, bro, you got to do all the dirty work. It's not going to always show up on the stat sheet. Sometimes you got to just take on blocks, and we're going to see that. But how much do you love when your coach is like, all right, bro, get loose, go?
I just love it. Like let me like let me be a freak. Like let me do me.
So, how long do you feel like it took you to adjust to playing linebacker when the game started slowing down for you? Because you see a play like this here, your instincts, your ability to shoot the gap, stuff the run, bro. That's textbook linebacker in the dictionary. For a guy that's only been playing it for a year and a half, it feels like this is your natural position. How long did it take for you to feel this natural at it?
Um, my first 3 games was the playoffs with it. I had the most tackles on the team in all my first 3 games at linebacker, but I still didn't really understand the position too much. So really like the spring, I
Wait a
really
minute.
understood it, and everything was slow for me.
Wait a minute. Your first real snaps at linebacker were in the playoffs?
Yeah.
All right. Tell us what that's being thrown into a fire. What's that like? Cuz you out there new position, on a team that has championship expectations, on a defense that has championship expectations, and they throw you out there at linebacker, what was that like for you in a pressure
Um,
situation, really?
I mean, the first game I went in, I remember it was just the fourth quarter because they had practiced me at linebacker, but they weren't sure about putting me in the game because like my reads and stuff. But they put me in the fourth quarter when it was a real close game. I remember I had got a sack and I had like 7 tackles in 5 minutes, and I was just balling and just like since then I was like, all right, yeah,
Was that moment that you realized, oh, like I'm staying at linebacker, like I like this?
yeah.
Did you think you'd like it at first when your coach suggested it to you?
Nah, I didn't want to switch.
You was probably like, bro, I've been juking and running these dudes over my entire life. I don't want to be on the other side of that.
Yeah, my freshman year of football, I played varsity. I had 1,000 rushing yards and 19 touchdowns.
Do you miss it sometimes being primarily on offense?
Not really, but I just like because they give me the ball a couple times a game still, so I'm cool with it.
So they
But
they,
I
they
like
still let you get
linebacker a
that.
lot more.
You feel like it helps you diagnose plays easier. You having those skills, those eyes as a running back,
Yeah, for sure.
because you seem like that's why I say instincts with you. It seems like once you make your mind up here, it's gone. There ain't no hitch in your step. It doesn't look like you're out there thinking while you're playing. That's why I'm really shocked to learn that you've only been playing linebacker for a year and a half. Because look, on a play like this is prime example, right? No hitch in his step, no thought, no nothing. He read a key and shot out of a cannon. Ain't no waiting. And then look here. This is how you take on a block. I said this on Twitter. I'm gonna say it again. That is how you take on a block. That is blowing up a block. Do you enjoy doing this? Because this ain't the first one you got. When you see a running back stepping up to block you, do your eyes get big? Or you like, ooh, I'm about to I'm about to light him up?
Yeah, I'm like, I really kind of like know it a little bit before it happens because film and stuff. I'm watching it and like before the play, they usually like looking like just little keys. I look at all the little stuff, so I kind of know it before. I'm like, I'm gonna meet him right here and I'm gonna hit him.
And this is their tight end. This is their H back. So this is a guy that is brought in to block. He's essentially an extra offensive lineman. This ain't a 150-pound running back that you just blew up.
Yeah,
That
this
is
dude, they say he was like 250, 255 plus. I'm like, all right.
ouch. Bro, that physicalness at linebacker, it looks like you've been playing this position your entire life. But those instincts, again, straight downhill, here, blew up the block and made the tackle.
That
These
running back, that lead blocking running back, he actually he 230 pounds. He a 4-star.
What was this game like for you going up against a running team like this? Big physical running back. You know you got to pack your lunch.
It was just good. Like I just came out the gate swinging, like hitting, like
Do
instantly.
you like
I
to
just
set the
came
tone
out.
early, make that first big hit of the game, get your guys riled up so they know what time it is?
Yeah, I like because kickoff. I really run down on kickoff and make a hit. Like
Oh, we
always,
about
I'm
to
always the first one
we
down on kickoff.
we about to see that right now.
Right
How
here.
important? So speak to that too. I love when star players play special teams. Do you like playing special teams?
Yeah, and I look at it like, say I get to the league, and I'm in the league, and I'm a type of player that only plays special teams. I got one play to feed my family. Like I gotta take full advantage of it,
So every
even if
play
I'm
you getting it.
dominating. Yeah, even if I'm dominating the whole game at running back, linebacker, I'm gonna sprint down the special teams.
So your goal, and you said it too. My goal is I'm gonna be first. Bro done
Yeah,
outran everybody. Now, mind you, this is the star linebacker, right? So right after this play, he got to come back out here, still
yeah.
giving maximum effort on the field, laying a big hit. So now I gotta ask, for a guy that gets big hits, big sacks, forced fumbles, what's more rewarding for you? The sack or the big hit on a running back?
I like. To be honest, they both cool, but I like sacks more.
I see. So you like harassing the quarterback. That's why you like getting
Yeah,
after it.
yeah,
That's another thing that you love seeing with Lance Guidry's defense is he allows his linebackers to do a little bit of everything.
yes,
You can
sir.
come off the edge, play in the middle, drop back in coverage. Is there a defensive player or a linebacker you like to watch to try to take little tidbits from maybe in the NFL or in college?
My favorite linebacker ever. The reason I wear number 10, Reuben Foster from Alabama, former
Beast.
Alabama linebacker.
And this here, this speed, this ability to be in pursuit like this for a linebacker, bro, that's next level. Because where that
Sure.
translates is that translates into coverage as well. They can't put a slot guy on you and expect a mismatch because you have that speed. But see, this plays like this is why I say you have great linebacker instincts. That is that is scraping and filling and then blowing up a block perfectly. Shout out your linebacker coach because he seems like he has you absolutely dialed in, bro.
that play right there, like we do that drill over and over, like shuffle, run, eyes up, keep your eyes on the key, like stuff like that. Like we do that exactly in drills.
And executing it to a T on the field. How
Yes,
you
sir.
spoke earlier about film, how important it is to know tendencies, not just for a defensive player, but for a middle linebacker. Can you speak to how important film is and for younger players out there that haven't started to learn to incorporate that into their game, how important that is?
I think film's the most important thing, especially when you get older into the next level, because everybody's athletic, everybody's fast, everybody's strong. You need something that's going to separate you, and film will separate you farly, really far.
You can see it. This is what allows you to play on instinct. Now we got you on the edge here. Now I know when they get you on the edge, you just happy because you know you gone. And coming
Yes,
down the
sir.
line here, look, y'all just another thing about y'all's defense I love to see. Everybody run to the football.
Yeah,
You see that effort from this defense. It's not just a bunch of dogs out there. It's high effort too from a bunch of dogs out there. Elijah, bro. Again, you knew this play, right? I'm guessing
yeah,
pre-snap, you knew what was happening.
yeah. Cause like the running back, the way he lined up his stuff, and the way the receivers is, like how the receivers is, either in doubles or something like that. Yeah.
So you come out here, you diagnose this, and you know you blitzing. I'm guessing you laughing just a little bit in your helmet, like, "Hey, this about to work." Like this is exactly what coach said, and this about to work.
Yeah. I should have
And
I should
then
have blew him up more right here though. I just yeah. But I
I
still
love
like
that
caused a
about you
havoc.
too. You know what I love too? Hold it, not just going for the big hit, but I know I got dogs behind me too. So if
Yes,
you
sir.
try to scram past me, I'm gonna hold on. Dogs on the way. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. Not just jumping and diving. Like you said, probably could have lit him up more, but you make the short wrap up and you know, look at this. I got 6 more guys within a split second that's got my back.
Yeah.
Shout out
This
some of them
play
guys you play with on defense.
for real. This play right here is 2-point conversion. The next play. It's 2-point conversion.
Y'all blew this thing up.
Yeah.
See, this is what I call swarming. This is y'all just swarmed here. You get the ridiculous penetration here from y'all's defensive tackle.
Yeah.
And then off the edge, here you come cleaning it up. Bro, shout out some of them dogs you got on that defense with you because them boys fly around too.
For real.
Man, and then back at running back, running through arm tackles. Nasty at the second level. That going so since you don't get the ball a lot no more, I'm guessing when you do, you like, oh, it's show out time. Because I'm only gonna
Yeah.
get 2 or 3 of these. I got
They
the
know
ball
I'm
out when I get
running.
them.
They're blitzing. They know I'm running whenever I go in. They're blitzing, doing everything.
And this is that high motor. Coming off the backside, plays going away from him, never giving up.
Yes, sir.
That high effort, that bro, when you mix having that kind of speed, this kind of explosiveness with a high motor, That's when you get elite. In the backfield again, I'm gonna carry him another 4 yards just because I can.
Yes,
Just
sir.
just just because I can. And I'm gonna guess too, a linebacker, you as a running back too is even more of a cheat code now. Cause now you
Yeah,
back there and you watching a linebacker, you like, oh, I know what you think I'm about to do. Cause you
yeah,
you think you keying on so and so you can give a linebacker a look that he ain't used to seeing, or really give him the okey doke because you know what he looking at.
yeah.
That versatility, crazy.
I
And
know.
now we see you.
The game I was running the ball against the last team, he was scared. They were scared. Like I heard them. They were like, I'm not trying to tackle him and stuff like that. So I'm like, they're not trying to tackle me, like, cause he's in the hole. He's just not trying to hit me head up. Like he's in
I
the
would
hole.
imagine you play running back long enough. You know what it's like in the third and fourth quarter when they don't want no more of you. I
Yeah,
know you didn't have them games where you could tell like, hey coach, just keep giving me the rock because they it's a want to situation and they don't want to no more.
yeah, for real.
As a linebacker though, do you feel like when it comes to big running backs, you like to set the tone early that hey, it's not gonna be that kind of day. No matter how many times you tote this thing up the middle, I'm here.
Yeah, whenever we play a big running back, like people talk like, oh, they ankle biting. They're not really trying to tackle him. You could just tell. Like I just like setting the tone, like just hitting them, so everybody know on my team like we don't gotta be scared of nothing.
It humanizes him, right? They see
Yeah,
6'2", 250 on the stat sheet. Ain't nobody scared, but you also thinking, damn, what that's gonna be like when I get in the open field with him. And then the first
yeah,
play happened, and Elijah bow pops him, and your safety go, oh, he human. Oh, let's go, let's
yeah,
go.
for real.
He could be now here again. You just run hard, bro. You know your running style reminds me of Isaiah Pacheco.
Mm,
Quick, fast, but finishes. And an arm tackle just not gonna happen. If you come with an arm tackle, it's just not gonna happen. I love that physicality. You what's crazy is a lot of guys who switch positions just because they find a better position. Bro, you've been a 4-star at either one of these.
yes, sir.
You'd have been a 4-star running back. But it's interesting too that your coach saw that vision for you and was like, yo, he cold at this, but let me tell you what he would be insane at. And
Yeah,
that trust that you had in him to go, all right, I'll give it a shot. So when it comes to schools recruiting you at the second level, what is it that you're looking for when you're looking at a school? Whether it's scheme, fit, culture, what is it you're looking for when you're going on visits and surveying other schools?
like if I see myself playing there, I see myself living there. The people are good people. The academics is good. Relationships. Yeah,
One of
really
the
just
most
that.
important things is that relationship, right? Because like
Yeah,
your defensive coordinator was able to come to you and say, hey, I have an idea. I know you ain't never done this before, but I got an idea and I think you good for it. You had to have that trust in him, right? To go, all right, I'll try this. If it's somebody you don't have that belief in, because like I said, this is your journey, right? You got a goal in mind, college, and then the next level after that. So you can't take every piece of advice because you got to make sure that is right for your journey. Your journey different than the dude that lined up next to you. But
yeah,
that belief you had in your coach to go, all right, I would imagine you want that at the next level too, so that at linebacker, if your coach go, hey, I think we're gonna play you at defensive end, you at least want to have somebody that you go, oh, I trust him. I
yeah,
know what he trying to do, and he got my best interest in mind. Like so, building that relationship has to be huge. I cannot let you go before you shout out your defensive coordinator, bro. The way he plays you on this defense, the way he lets you be free, moves you outside and just release. It looks like he releases you. Like when the game's starting to kick off, it looked like he look at 10 and go, all right, you free, bro. 4 quarters. Go be a freak. Holla at me when they blow the last whistle. Give him a shout out because I love the way he uses you in this defense.
um, Coach Brad Lennox and Coach
Let's
Akeem
go.
Francis. It's really both of them, but Coach Brad Lennox is the defensive coordinator, and then Coach Akeem Francis is the dude who switched me to linebacker.
Hey, shout out to both of y'all. You could tell great coach defense. You can tell how well coached you are as well. You have that aggression on the field, but it's measured. You know what I'm saying? You're not out of place. You're not trying to play hero ball and I'm just going to shoot the gap because I want to. You see
Yeah.
you on these plays when it's time for you to take on a block and let somebody else be the hero. You do it. You just so happen to explode through the block and knock people back 5 yards. But you do
Yeah.
have that team mentality where when it's time for you to take on a block, you do your job and you trust that everybody else will. I love that about your tape. It's not just about you standing out. You help everyone else get their highlights too.
Yes, sir.
And look, for the rest of this season, every week he puts his games on his huddle. I tweet them out. Y'all will watch them, trust me. If you have not watched him before this, I know your eyes are popping out of your head watching this young man. Continue keeping up with him all year. I will tweet out every week when he gets a new huddle. When you finish your full year, we're gonna come back here. We're gonna watch the full year. We'll do the same again your senior year. Let them know where to follow you on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm gonna link those in the comments because trust me, this is a recruit you want to keep up with. Because in 2 years, in 3 years, y'all gonna see him playing big Power 5 football. You're gonna go, I know him, I remember him, or you're gonna want to say that. So start that now.
My Instagram is Elijah_10, but the L in Elijah is a 1. And then my Twitter is babyman3j.
I'm gonna link those down. Click them links. Go follow my boy right now. Easily, if not the one of the hardest hitters of his entire class. I don't know who hit harder than him. If it is somebody, I feel bad for who he hit too. I feel bad for everybody Elijah hit because he brings the hammer, but he's also got that versatility where he's good in coverage, good in pursuit. Bro, the sky's the limit for you. No matter what school it is that you choose to go to, they are getting a leader and someone who's passionate about the game. When you talk about the game, you can see your face light up. So
Yeah.
wherever it is you go, whatever you choose to do at the next level, bro, you will be successful.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Go follow Elijah right now. Click off the video. Go follow him. We out.